Is that how your phone looks like? Plain, simple, and kind of cluttered? Well, maybe you tried to do something about that and searched through the endless sea of launches available online. But they are either way too basic for your needs, although minimalistic, or filled with bugs as the users would report it. Hello, my man. Now try to put yourself into a visualization mode and close your eyes as you visualize what I am going to tell you to. You're in grade 10. Maybe it takes you way back right now. You're sitting at your house after school and you're thinking to yourself, my phone doesn't look really good. Well, that essentially was me. And by the way, you can open your eyes now. And what I did at that point of time was I tried out every possible solution humanly available and I made videos on all of them on this channel specifically. And all of those videos, they were kind of bad because I didn't really know how to actually check something. But now I do, and I've made this video which compiles the best launchers for you for 2024 for your different use cases. So the best launcher for everybody won't be the same, obviously, just like how you need to look at a ring that fits your index finger, or maybe this is the ring finger, maybe in that finger, the right ring needs to go over that. So for you, the right ring needs to go over your phone. And in this video, I have discussed what type of stuff will be useful for you right inside of the video. So that's what we're going to be talking about right now. And I've been through 3 years of extensive testing before I made this video. So there's a lot of stuff that is actually really good inside here. Let's get right in and let me tell you more. Let me explain more. Let's do more right now. Boom. Now for categories, I've segregated all of the launchers into 3 different categories. The first category is simple, the second category is simplish, the third is fleshed out. And if you're wondering to what category you belong to, I explained that in this category type thingy right inside the video as well. What are we waiting for? Let's start. So the first category is fleshed out. And who is fleshed out for? It's if you want an experience that is just similar to your default home app, then this is really good. It comes with a lot of add-ons and it also has a lot of features that your default home screen may never ever come to have. That was hard to say, but I said it. Okay, now let me show you the one we have in that category. First of all, this is Microsoft Launcher. It's on the Play Store and it kind of has a good rating if you want to think about that kind of shit. But as far as I've used it, this is one of the better ones. But there is some problem. Let me show you how it looks right now. No, I'm not going to show you that kind of shit. All of the icons, they look really normal, which may be a good thing for many people, but for me, I miss that flair. So what I do instead is the following. If you're unaware of this, there are these things called icon packs, and they can really make or break your home screen. I used Viral for this one when I was using it, and I found it to be really cool when I was. Let me show you around. So what you do to apply this setting is essentially you go into your launcher's settings and then you look up themes or system settings or whatever the hell, just experiment, and then you find AppDrawer. No, it's not here. Let me show you now. In this app's case, it was in the home screen menu and you just go up into the icon appearance and change it to the icon pack of your choice, the one you've installed actually. Now let's take a look at Microsoft Launcher now. Everything looks a million times better, at least in my opinion. And this can even be made better by making the app sizes smaller. Let me show you that too. This is Microsoft Launcher at its fullest potential. If you tweak all the settings, if you get all of it right, this is how it will look. Let me actually show you how it looks on the inside as well. So that's all of this, and there's an app drawer, and everything you need, calendar, to-do list, everything is here. And yep, that's the full potential of this application. Next one on our list, which is kind of similar to this, but it's got a more simplistic cherry on the top with it. It's called Simplish, the category. So what do you see your mind gravitating towards when you hear the word simple, simplish, and fleshed out? Well, there's a lot of things that come to your mind, but the main ones are this is kind of sophisticated, this is less sophisticated, this is even lesser sophisticated. Yes, kind of. So this is like the perfect middle ground. This is Goldilocks zone. Let me show you the launcher that comes under this Goldilocks zone, my bro. This is Quesito's website, and yes, this is how the launcher we're gonna be looking at right now is gonna look at soon, right now. Fun fact, this launcher, my friend, over here, it's open source. People maintain it and people just take code and they can build their own stuff. So if you're that kind of a guy, you're a developer, this could work for you. And if you want to develop stuff with it, it is free to do so. And many people, they've been too, let's just say, spoiled by Play Store. So let me teach you how to install something from GitHub. What you do is you just download it, you touch the stuff. I will give this link for the download in the description below, and they will put out new versions regularly because they have been doing so for the past few days as well. Feb 21st was the last update, which is not that far away from today. So Chrome seems to be a less trusted store than Google Play Store, which is quite obvious. Let me just turn on install from the source. And once you've done that on, you just install it. Boom. And my guy, let me tell you something. This is like one of the better ones I've seen so far. Although the app icons, all of these, they look quite bad, we can actually fix them by just using the simple settings options over here. Let me show you that. So this, my guy, if you're wondering, is Quesito at full potential with icons and stuff. It looks absolutely amazing. And you get to play music, all of that stuff. I can't use this because this isn't my phone, but you can actually set this all up and it'll look fine as shit. I've done it on my own phone in the past, and you can do it in yours too. And yeah, that was it for this one. And yeah, Quesito, how did I come across something that is so hard to install in the very first place? Well, one of my friends recommended this launcher to me. His name, for our intents and purposes right now, would be BRB, because his name can be surmised into that. And well, if you really think about it, he's a real techie. Even more so than me. I owned a tech channel when I was younger. That kid goes into GitHub and downloads apps. He flashes custom ROMs onto phones. Sometimes, maybe. And maybe that's why he knew of this launcher, and that's how I got that from him. I was just like on a talk with him. I was like talking about tech stuff, normal stuff, and then in 11th grade I got this recommended to me, and I really like using it till now. But I don't use it as my main driver because it's kind of distracting. I use something else instead. It's called Niagara. Let me show that to you at the end of the video. Okay, now you're taking a look at the icon pack I promised I'd show you. This is called Vicons, and I've been using this for the past 3 years. When you say the word simple, what you're really saying is Niagara plus Vicons, the one I showed you right now, the icon pack. So let me show that launcher to you right now. Drum roll. that was the cringiest drum roll ever. Now look at this. This stuff looks quite good, doesn't it? Doesn't it look quite good? I reckon it does. Because this is Vicons plus Niagara. And some people may like, okay bro, this is all fine, but I just have a search, I just have some settings that I can meddle with, and I can just quite literally change this clock and that's it. Now, looking at Niagara Launcher, it looks very simplistic, right? But there are a few more complex features inside, like let me show you now. Like being able to create pop-up folders and etc. This I found to be really helpful while I was using it, and I am using it right on this phone I'm recording this video on as well. You just put it in the favorites list and you just put stuff into that folder, like what I'm gonna do right now. This is just a random assortment of apps put into one thing, but let me show you that it actually looks and functions well. You can change the name of it by long pressing it, and then you just edit the icon's name or category like this. Okay, you just go to the menu and you just press, and you quite literally just do stuff with it. That's all you gotta do to customize it. And this is Niagara Launcher at its fullest potential. Let me show you the next one. Yeah, it's supposed to be a simplistic launcher. But if you want something that's even more simpler, I have got one for you. And you gotta look at that right now. When I said that simple just meant Niagara plus Vicons, it could mean that, but that's if you want your phone to look good. If you just want your phone to be a device which is very useful for productivity and not useful elsewhere at all, then I have one for you too. This launcher's name, my buddy, is Minimalist Phone. Let me show that launcher to you. And so, my guy, this is quite literally the launcher. Oh shit, I came out of that. What am I supposed to do again? Yeah, this is my home screen now. No more mindless scrolling through a mess of apps. Yeah, it is kind of arranged, everything is fine, but this looks ugly as shit. This works if you want to keep productive, but I prefer Niagara. That's all that I want to say. This is a good launcher, Minimalist Phone. And that's it, man. These are the 4 best Android launchers for different people. Let me conclude the video now. And thus, my guy, the video comes to an end. And many of you would be like, where did my favorite launcher, Nova Launcher, go? Where did my favorite launcher, Launcher, go? Where did Nothing Launcher go? Well, the ones I showed you right now, they are like the best of the best. I may have not taken a good job to customizing it because I was making this video not on a hurry, but on a bad hand-eye coordination day, let's just say. And that led to the Microsoft launcher looking like a little bit of shit. I promise you it could be better. It just depends on the apps you're using. Or else just try Vicons. It looks a lot better with Vicons. And that's it for this video. My name is Monish. This channel's name is Mr. D-Boxer. And if you want more videos like this, click on the playlist right here. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. Here's a brofist. And here's one to seeing you yet again in another video. Boom. Brofist. Yeah.